Welcome to My Neighbor Mothman.
I had a cold open.
Oh, frick! Cut that out. I forgot how cold opens work.
1837.
I was 14.
London, England.
Yep, I was there.
Mary Stevens was walking home after visiting her parents. On her way through a park, a strange creature leapt at her from a dark alley. It ripped her clothes. Sorry, I lost my plot. It ripped her clothes with claws she described as cold and clammy as those of a corpse. She screamed and the attacker fled. Several residents launched a search for the aggressor, but came up with nothing. The next day, a leaping character jumped in front of a passing carriage, causing it to crash. Several witnesses claimed he escaped by jumping over a 9-foot-high wall while cackling in a high-pitched, ringing laughter. Today, we're talking about Spring-Heeled Jack. This is My Neighbor Mothman.
That was a wild ride to start it.
Yeah, right? There's a whole lot going on.
I felt like I was watching a cop procedural.
Yeah.
But it kind of had the feeling of one of those ones where like someone attacks someone and then they turn around and get murdered. That's what I thought was going to happen. But you're talking about a dude with a 9-foot vertical leap.
Yeah, 9 foot. Yeah.
I mean,
wow.
I used to have that before I got out of the gym.
The old knees can't handle it anymore.
Yeah, man, it's these bad knees.
Hammy. Pulled that hammy one too many times, and now I can't jump.
If this podcast gets very big, I'm gonna get in a lot. People are gonna give me a lot of shit about all the stuff that I lie about constantly.
Nah. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about lies.
True. If you do, this is.
So I'm Levi.
Oh, I'm Zachary.
This is My Neighbor Mothman.
This is Roswell.
This is
for the second introduction.
He's on the couch here. You audio listeners, you can't see him. It is a 3-foot-tall gray alien.
He dances.
It's real loud, so we're not going to do it.
It's kind of the vibe that I feel like we give off in this podcast. A little dancing alien.
All right.
Excuse me.
So I have a description here of this character. Right?
Okay.
Please note this is a description coming from 1837 England. So it is terrifying and frightful.
I'm loving
Thanks,
this.
England.
I'm loving this.
With a diabolical face.
Oh, man.
Clawed hands and eyes that resemble red balls of fire.
Great googly moogly. Did they say that at one point? It would not shock me if someone at one point in this story said great googly moogly.
No. But it does wear clothes.
That's weird.
It wears a large black cloak with a helmet.
Like a knight's helmet?
I mean, whatever.
Or a bicycle helmet?
1800s a helmet. I don't know. Everything comes up with this sort of like horned looking helmet.
Okay.
Like on a horn on either side kind of thing.
Okay. All right. I've got questions, but they might be answered later. So I'll hold on to them.
And a skin tight oilskin.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Which is just a wetsuit, but for the 1800s.
Yeah. He out there in a morph suit.
Yeah.
It's Joji.
They describe it as devil-like.
Uh-huh. And that could be the horned helmet.
And could breathe blue and white flames.
Now that's cool as shit, dude.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on with this guy.
Going on.
I've never heard of this. There's a lot going on.
That was the first sighting. It was in 1837.
Gotcha.
The last sighting was in 2012.
How did I not hear about this? I guess there's a lot going on in 2012.
There's a lot going on.
So, all right, tell me about this 2012 sighting. Do we have any info about it?
I did not. There's no info on it.
Just that they saw him. Someone saw him.
Just that someone claims to have seen Spring-Heeled Jack.
Cool.
Yeah. So this is the thing, right?
Tell me the thing.
I've got 2 eyewitness cases that were reported to the police and the newspapers in the area, right?
From 1837?
From 1838.
1838.
Yes. That was the first case, and that was all covered and stuff, but yeah.
Okay.
The first case is the Alsop case, which is February 19th, 1838. Jane
listening.
Alsop answered the door for an officer who claimed they had caught Spring Heel Jack finally after a year.
That's big.
Yeah. She went to get a candle to meet...
Because it was the 1800s.
Yeah, because it's the 1800s. To meet him outside.
Uh-huh.
And went out there and...
Do you want to role play that real quick?
yeah, sure.
I'm going to be the lady.
Okay.
So you'll be the officer. No, actually, I don't want to do a British accent on this.
You are a terrible British accent.
I don't.
She went and got the candle, went outside to the alley next to her house. He was Spring Heel Jack.
Oh, shiz. Almost did it. Almost said the bad word, but I didn't.
He was Spring Heel Jack the entire time.
All right, so wait, is it Spring Heel Jack?
Healed.
Healed.
Like his heel.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
There's a spring in his heel. That's why he's able to make such giant leaps and take such giant falls. Because a normal man's ankles would break.
Mine would.
Yeah.
But they didn't. Ever. Because I've got a 10-foot vertical leap. That's right. One time I jumped over Shaq. Go ahead. And that's the story of the time I beat Shaq.
I knew it was coming.
All right. Go ahead with your scary story.
So he breathed fire at her, right? And tore her gown.
Nice.
She screamed for help and ran back inside the house. And her sister came and helped her, kind of thing.
Gotcha.
But he scratched down her neck and arms with his claws, and then fled.
That's kind of a... Was she facing sideways?
I guess she tried to run. She
tried to run, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
The next case.
So he's really just...
Yeah.
He's not really killing people.
He's kind of just an assailant.
Yeah, he's just kind of like a ballsy voyeur.
Yeah. It's like, we caught
with
him.
flame breath in a 10-foot vertical leap, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Interesting. That's a good ruse, though.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a cop. We caught that bad guy. Guess what? I'm the bad guy. Call an ambulance, but not for me.
That's what it is.
Man, this is good.
The next is the Scales case, which is February 28th,
I don't like the name of it.
1839.
Okay.
Well, just Parsons' last name.
Oh, never mind.
It's pretty much identical to the first one, where they're not the first, like the cold open, where they were walking home through a park, dark alley. Except this time he breathed fire and it hit her in the face.
Oh, shit. Get toasted.
And it caused seizures for hours.
That does... I mean, I guess that could happen. I don't know much about the brain. So he just said...
Yeah.
And then...
Well, he tried to grab her and,
Okay, so he did the rest of his...
1800s weirdo.
Uh-huh.
And then breathed fire in her face, the blue and white fire.
I don't like this guy. This guy's kind of a pervert.
Yeah, he's kind of a pervert. So I want to go. I guess we'll go now into the explanations that they have this theory.
There's a lot going. There's a lot in this one.
First things first is they're like,
I'm the realist.
It could just be mass hysteria.
I mean, I guess, but there was, yeah. I guess. I feel like there's not enough people involved for it to be mass hysteria. Because there's what, 3 cases? 3 big cases of it?
Yeah.
Are you good? Did you
I'm
lose
just trying to make sure I didn't miss something.
Levi's lost himself on the paper.
Okay. I read the thing about the carriage, right?
Yes.
Okay. That was in the call.
Oh, so 4, sorry.
Yeah. All within
yeah.
Yeah. The sightings were happening constantly.
Yeah.
I cannot see chat, but somebody says hi.
Here, you keep reading. I'll go look.
So
I'm all wrapped up.
The next thing is
hello, Atshi.
Is that it could just be so one person was doing this and just harassing people, and then a bunch of other people were like, I can do that too.
Yeah, that's possible.
And we started getting a bunch of copycats.
Here's one question. What were pyrotechnics like in the 1800s?
Limited? Smoke bomb could work.
Well, I was trying to think of I'm going at this from the mindset of how could this be faked?
Yeah.
If I'm believing the eyewitnesses that they saw what they saw, but how could it be faked? The fire is the one that's holding me
It's
off.
the blue fire.
Well, he said blue and white fire as well, right?
Those are really hot.
I was gonna say white's super hot fire.
Yeah. Super hot fire. Oh, man.
Is white hotter than blue, or is blue the hottest?
I think white's the hottest. I don't know. Maybe it goes so white that it turns blue. I don't know. I thought maybe blue's cold. Like low.
You were asking if blue is the coldest fire. How many fires have you seen, Levi?
I'm talking in terms of stars.
I think blue's hotter than like yellow and
We
orange.
solve this.
If only there were smartphones and computers.
Right?
We really derailed this.
But yeah, the prevailing thing is like, all right, one person saw that this is happening, and I'm gonna jump in on it too.
I mean, it's hard to discredit that because you see that all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the clown thing in 2016.
Oh, man, the clowns.
Which I'm starting to think was just viral marketing for that movie that came out recently about that clown in Florida. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
There's a movie that came out that I can't remember the name of, but it was. No, not the Joker. I don't know. It's like Bubbles the Clown or something like that. But it was this like, and the trailers always scared me, so I didn't look too far into it. But it was this clown that you could like hire to scare your friends.
Yeah.
And I think that the 2016 clown craze was viral marketing. But the movie didn't come out until 2019 or 2020, so who knows?
Well, blue fire is hotter than red fire.
Okay, but what about white
Same
fire?
thing about white fire.
Does white fire exist?
Maybe it's like phosphorus or something in the.
Well, there's definitely white phosphorus. I saw white phosphorus in Criminal Minds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a ad for a dispensary called White Fire.
Nice. Don't smoke weed, kids.
Well,
Unless it's legal in your state.
I'm not getting any answers.
Okay. I don't think white fire exists.
It's a strain of weed, apparently.
I felt like I saw something.
I mean, there's a road right there.
Yeah, I know, but it was like higher.
Maybe it's a semi.
Was it Mothman?
Could have been. Could have been Springfield Jack. Look how high up we are.
Speaking of Mothman, Adam and I got drunk last night.
Yeah.
And we're eating pot stickers and watching BuzzFeed Unsolved's episode on
Nice.
Mothman, which I don't know if you've seen that episode. No. Shane and Ryan of BuzzFeed Unsolved try and do a Mothman call, which is a very high-pitched squealing.
Yeah.
Which Adam and I are drunk out on the couch having a great time just listening to this, watching this. Kenny comes out of his room where he has a friend over and goes, "What the hell is going on out here? You guys just watching pigs?" And then Adam and I just lost it. Like, we're just wheezing in laughter, and Kenny just flicks us off and goes back into his room.
Oh.
That's good. You should watch that. BuzzFeed.
I haven't watched I've only seen the "Hey ghosts, it's me, your boy."
Yeah.
That's like the only bit of that I've ever seen.
You should like it. It is genuinely pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It's on Hulu.
Yeah, I saw that.
Goatman's a good jumping off point if you don't want to start from the beginning. All right, we got really derailed there.
There are, but so along with the mass hysteria, it could just be an exaggeration. Maybe he didn't clear the 9-foot wall. Maybe
I mean, I guess that's
maybe he
definitely
parkoured
possible.
up it.
You think they were doing parkour in the 1800s?
I mean, it'd be like the corner, like Jackie Chan,
like
does in
Assassin's
movies
Creed.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Assassin's Creed, cryptids, TM. Who makes those?
Ubisoft. We
Can't have that. TM.
They own the podcast now. You just look what you've done.
Fine.
In a different vein,
Okay.
paranormal.
Kind of the
It's
whole
an
vibe.
extraterrestrial.
Ooh, alien.
Which
Roswell, you know anything
would
about
help
this?
Explain the non-human appearance
Roswell doesn't have anything to say.
Interesting.
I guess that's what I was trying to. That's what my question was very early on. Is like, was this just a dude?
That's kind of.
Okay.
But he's got a scary face
Under a helmet.
under a giant cloak.
And that's my thing is that he seems to be. If this is a cryptid, if this is a paranormal, something or other, something supernatural.
Yeah.
Why is he putting clothes on?
You don't be naked. You gotta blend in.
But why does he know about that?
Who's to say Bigfoot doesn't?
I guess I don't have an argument. I'd
What the problem with our show?
I'd hope Mothman doesn't wear clothes. I hope he's running around out there in the nude.
The other option is that it's a demon that was summoned to create chaos.
That's definitely possible. If I were gonna summon a demon to create chaos, I think I would shoot it over to England.
Yeah, they need it.
Is that a motorcycle?
Yeah,
we got a biker.
Or no, it's like a 84 or 85 Civic.
Oh, so not a motorcycle at all.
I forgot that they drive around through there.
Oh, nice. Man, I guess that's a problem we're gonna have to deal with now is audio.
Yeah,
from the road. The demon one. I'll believe that it's a demon before an alien.
Yeah.
Because I think aliens aren't gonna want to put on clothes.
That's fair. Demons do tend to try to trick you. Mm-hmm. They're tricksy.
That's why they appear as children.
Now they're
trustworthy.
A last note I have on here is of a similar creature.
Uh-oh.
The Perak, the spring man of Prague in Czechoslovakia, who fits the same sort of detailing and typing and like descriptions, but this is from 1939 to 1945.
So what's that? 60 years? About? You said 1830. So about 100 years.
Yeah, about 100 years.
You know what that means?
We're due. That's the 2012 sighting. That's the beginning.
That's early though. Maybe he got restless.
Maybe
he also thought the world was ending. So he's like, I gotta get it in now.
I'm trying to. Yeah.
All right, check back in with us in 17 years.
Yeah. See if we have a Jeepers Creepers sort of scenario going on.
Yeah.
But with a man.
I still need to watch Jeepers Creepers.
A man who jumps
very high. Mr. Dragon.
So
Big Jumping Dragon.
Of course, like the way England does things is they took this and they're like, we're gonna run with it, right? We're gonna make books and characters and
I don't know. I'm gonna take a wild guess that he has appeared on an episode of Doctor Who.
Probably. He's appeared in lots of other things. I didn't write those down because
you should have.
Yeah.
This is facts that I want to know. Is he in Sherlock Holmes?
No, he was in a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde show, though.
I've never seen it. Never seen anything about those. That's a
pretty good story.
Two gentlemen. I mean, I know the story. I've just never seen like a show or a movie or anything about it.
And I kind of lost mine. I'll show you the picture. Okay. This is the common picture that most people show of him when they're describing him.
What we need to this brings up. I wrote this down in my notes.
Yeah.
When we do these picture things, I need to start putting them on the Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got that down in my notes to do that. Oh, that's it.
That is a man.
So he's kind of a guy. Kind of got a pretty creepy face, a little scary face, doing a big scary smile. But his attire.
You remember Welcome to the Black Parade's music video?
He would blend in. He's got some real high boots that it looks also have like bones drawn on the front of them with some nice white trousers. And then it looks like he's wearing a black long sleeve shirt that's just got the drawing of a skeleton. I guess that could be his skeleton.
Could be.
And then he is also wearing bat wings and either a helmet with horns on it or a Batman helmet. So
that drawing is from, I believe, 1904.
Yeah, well,
painting. It is a painting.
Get it out of my sight.
Yeah, it's a lot of people think it's a hoax kind of thing. But where I was going with this was that they're like, oh, we got to sell this.
Yeah, of course.
So bad guy, right?
Uh-huh.
Got to fight out everybody. He's a bad guy. And then eventually over time they just started putting him more and more in the anti-hero good guy role kind of thing, like straight up. He was in.
That's kind of weird considering he did assault several people.
Yeah, but like 200 years passed, and they put him in. They put him in Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls 6 Mothman.
Jekyll and Hyde from 2015. He was in 2 episodes of that. Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
I told you.
Takes place
That was
in London, Victoria.
called shot. I'm Babe Ruth.
And apparently there's a novel coming out in memoir form positioning the title character of Spring Heel Jack as a Victorian era superhero.
Dude, English people are so weird.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you're English and you're listening to this. You guys are freaking weird, man.
Like, and it's spread out from England to like the adjoining countries kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
But,
Like Prague. That'd be like if they made a Jack the Ripper movie and he was a superhero.
And by the end of it, he's the good guy.
Yeah. Actually, that probably exists. And if it doesn't yet, we've spoken it into existence.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
If you make a fan film about Jack the Ripper, please do not show it to me. I won't. If you send it to me, I will watch it. And if I do watch it, I will be mean about it.
I have one more interesting fact that actually we kind of technically covered, but
Gotcha.
At least 2 people confirmed that he was able to speak comprehensible English. Because he posed as an officer to get the lady out of her house.
This guy's got a lot going.
He really
Just
does.
a lot going on. Scary hands. Scary face. Scary breath.
Big jumps.
Big jumps. Big hops. Biggest hops.
Mad ups.
You know what? I'm going to quote my main man, Terry Rozier. Dude should have been hooping. Shouldn't have been harassing people. Should have been hooping. Would have been the best basketball player of all time before basketball existed.
Now, this one, I think it is likely someone just assaulted one person.
And then everybody was like, it'd be real cool.
Did it again the next day to crash the carriage. And then it got published and everyone went, hey, let's use this as an excuse to do terrible things.
Yeah. People suck, man.
Yeah, that's kind of where I see that this is. I mean, this is one that's like believed to be a big hoax.
Yeah.
But like, there's no proof either way, like, other than the fact that these events definitely happened because
something definitely happened on all of these nights.
A lot of times people will see him, they'll wake up and he'll be in their bedroom.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
It doesn't seem his style.
And then jump out the window.
Doesn't seem his style.
Kind of thing.
I'm making a call here.
Yeah.
Mr. Spring Heel Jack seems the type to like not be scared that you woke up and dip.
But in every scenario,
if he's gonna assault.
Every
He's gonna
story
assault.
though, that as soon as somebody like screams for help, he runs away.
I mean, I guess, but he still assaulted them first.
Yeah. He does still assault people regularly. Like those two reports are like 9 days apart.
All right, I'm going to do what I do on every episode, and I'm going to say something that I won't apologize for.
Oh.
Spring Heel Jack, bad guy.
Bad guy.
Piece of poop.
Hot takes.
Butthead.
I thought, when I saw this, I thought, oh, we're going to tie into Jack the Ripper.
I mean, I did a little bit.
And I was like, I mean, I meant like as far as like how the story goes, like kind of thing.
I don't know much about the story about Jack the Ripper. I know that he was messing up some prostitutes.
Yeah.
I know he didn't he taunt the police?
Yeah.
Okay.
He and at one point they think he came to the States and killed a bunch of prostitutes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Welcome to our Jack the Ripper podcast.
Yeah. I don't know a ton about Jack the Ripper.
It's just one of those things that I was like, it was in England in 1400s. Who cares?
Yeah, fair.
I've got
Fair.
disdain for the
Take
English
that,
people.
England.
Yeah, you know what? My second hot take. Excuse me. England sucks. What has England ever done for us? Are they the reason we're here? Yeah, but that sucks.
It's true. Everything going on right now is England's fault. If you scale it back far enough.
I'm not going to argue with you. I believe you.
I saw a stat that was like there are like 14 countries or something ridiculous like that, or 40. Maybe it was like 40 countries that have never been
Invaded or something like that. Yeah.
By England. I was just like
14 might be closer.
I think it's 14. It was some ridiculous number.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. England sucks. England, if you're watching this, stop. I don't care. You've probably got what? See, this is my problem is when I think of England, I think of like just this dirty city that 50 people live in.
And see, like, I think of that, but then there's a castle and the Queen's there.
But she's not. She's not there right now.
And she just.
I keep getting news articles about the Queen.
She's just yelling at Philip.
Yeah, and Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
I saw someone today on Twitter saying that she didn't earn any of her royalty, and then someone quote tweeted that with neither did the first people, dog. I mean, you're not wrong. England sucks.
That's how that works.
I'm getting really angry about England right
No,
now.
that's fine. All right.
All right.
That's all I had on Spring Hill Jack. Like I thought it was a short little sweet one. I
don't even call it a sweet one.
I just meant like
Yeah, no, I got you.
but it's like such a weird like sightings happened like regularly until 1920 something,
And then you just kind of disappeared until
yeah.
2012.
and then there was just like sparse little things here or there.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna make a Jack the Ripper thing until you said that he breathed fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was a little nice one. It was interesting concepts.
I think the pyrotechnics thing could be a good angle there for that.
I think if this started in the 1960s, then I'd be like, I could 100% believe that some kids were rolling around with like aerosol cans and lighters.
Yeah.
Like one person was like, "Hey, I'm the cop," and then the other person was like off to the side, just like,
yeah.
But 1830s, I don't know. Those were witches back then. That's right. Fourth hot take. England's full of witches.
So if you want to write us about,
Wait a second.
Oh,
You forgot about something.
Fight Club.
The Fight Club, Cryptid Fight Club.
Well, all right. So what can Spring Hill Jack do well?
Breathe fire.
Breathe fire,
Jump.
assault women.
All right, yep.
Those are the things that he does well.
I think Spring Hill Jack's losing to every person on this list.
Yeah.
Not every person,
Unless
every
he's
creature.
I guess he's kind of fast because he got away from everyone in that crowd.
Yeah, but it was also the 1830s, so they were probably wearing like
They were wearing their wooden shoes and
in full
And
suits
all
of
had
knight
polio.
armor. That's your first hot take of this episode. Everyone in England had polio. Yeah, no, I think Bigfoot rips him limb from limb.
yeah.
Mongolian deathworm. He's
What's the weakest thing on our list so far? Pukwudgie has magic.
I stand by the fact that the Pukwudgie is probably one of the strongest. So what we got? We've got Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Gonna win. Pukwudgie gonna win. Mongolian deathworm gonna win. Air rods can't fight.
Hogzilla.
Hogzilla.
If his claws, maybe. It is half.
Yeah, I think
It is half wild boar. So it might.
if Spring Hill Jack stands a chance against any of them, it's
It's
Hogzilla.
Hogzilla. Yeah.
Because he could just
He can definitely beat Monster Pig because that was literally
just a pig.
That was a domestic pig.
there we go. Monster Pig's at the bottom of the list.
Yeah. Monster Pig's bottom.
Pukwudgie's at the top. Pukwudgie and Mongolian deathworm are tied at the top
Yeah.
for me. Jake, if you wanted to defend yourself, you should have came. It's my
We
news.
got finals today.
He's at my apartment.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're watching the finals at the apartment, but he's at my apartment. Yeah. So go ahead with your
So
not.
we have a email address, right?
We do. It's that Mothman podcast at Gmail.
All right, and you can send suggestions there. You can give us your hot takes on the Cryptid Fight Club.
You can try and defend England.
Yeah, you can.
I'll
you can
block
come out
you.
on behalf of England.
We've got Twitter.
Yep.
I think Twitter's just Mothman podcast.
Yeah, I believe so.
If not, you can follow my Twitter. It's Baby Mothman.
Or me, I'm Levi Carver, and Levi has an S
At the end of
at
it.
the end of it.
It's not Slevy Carver.
Yeah.
Although I'm gonna see if that's available. I'll become Slevy Carver. Yeah, make sure to follow us. Same thing as the email. You can shoot us suggestions. You can just talk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the picture that we used that we looked at. I'll tweet that out. Probably not in between recordings, but definitely by the end of the day.
Yeah.
And
Then you can subscribe to Bored Nerds on YouTube to watch the video version of this.
Yes, you can also watch the video live on Twitch.
Yeah,
or YouTube.
twitch.tv/
Skeleton Crew Gaming. I mean, if you want to watch the videos, watch the videos.
Yeah.
The really only difference is you can see me when I look dead into the camera, and
You can see Roswell.
And you can't see Roswell. I'd watch it just for Roswell. You have anything you want to say, Roswell? This is a really good bit, huh?
Yeah, this plays well for the radio.
Oh, I had the mic too high. Roswell's so quiet. He's shy. It's his first episode. Yeah, that's all.
With that, thank you guys so much for listening.
Keep your windows locked. Don't go into the woods. Don't be in England.
See you guys next time.
Those are pretty good.
Those are pretty good.
I live by those. I refuse to go to England.